Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Rosie, and if you're new here, I just want to say welcome. And if you're one of my friends that has been here from the beginning, I just want to say welcome back and hello. Well, this video is actually part of a playlist, and this is my MSM Vitamin C Collagen Experiment Week 10. So I have officially entered week 11 and I'm reflecting back on week 10. I have learned so much. So today I'm going to be reflecting back on what I have discovered this past week. Whew. Well, oh, and by the way, today I'm not going to be doing a length check because we've done plenty of them and we've seen that this MSM vitamin C and collagen has actually helped my hair grow about 1/3 of an inch a week. I have a meeting earlier in the morning, and that's why this side of my head is a little bit poofier than this one, because I started and then I was like, you know what, tomorrow morning I am going to have trouble with my hair if I keep messing with it. So right, so what I found out during week 10, so literally 3 weeks of taking MSM, 2 teaspoons in the morning. So basically, yeah, all of my MSM in the morning with my vitamin C and my collagen. And what I found out is that MSM absolutely, once you you take that additional dose and you put it together, it absolutely does accelerate the hair growth a lot. So I remember in, I believe, video 2 of day 5 and maybe week 1, I said that I wanted my hair to reach my shoulders again, and here it is. It's back onto my shoulders and I couldn't be happier. Now, along with hair growth on our heads, I have experienced quite a lot of hair growth everywhere else. It's as if by the time I hit week 9, week 10, it just decided to just grow like crazy. Now, at this point, I would have to double up on my waxing. So you can expect that, definitely. So I didn't see much hair growth physically, like on my body, during week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, now during week 5, week 6, week 7, 9, 10, it's been crazy. So I waxed recently and I'm going to have to go back and, have her, do her thing again, so that I don't, I don't want to be furry. I want long hair, but I don't want to be furry. So yes, you definitely can expect an enormous increase in hair growth once you start taking MSM. Now, if you're new and this is the first video you're seeing, I just want to explain that I started off taking MSM with vitamin C and collagen, just a half a teaspoon of MSM in the morning, and I increased that slowly. Now that I have entered my 11th week, this is my last week that I will be taking both of my teaspoons of MSM in the morning. From here, I will start to deconstruct the experiment exactly how I started to increase the MSM. I will start to decrease the MSM. We've seen that MSM absolutely does help with hair growth and nail growth. I trimmed them, okay? So we'll see again next week. They'll be super crazy long. I trimmed them in already. So that is amazing. So what I want to know is how much does it slow down, how much does it decrease, and then when I do take my break after getting down to just a teaspoon again and then taking a break from MSM for a month, does it stop? Does it just just grow very slowly? Let's see what happens. I've seen incredible energy while being on MSM. I did have a few little things where I did experience a little bit of insomnia towards somewhere along the middle. And once I started taking MSM only in the morning, that went away. So yes, it has been interesting. Now, something that I do want to mention is that I made a mistake, and that mistake was that I was taking too much collagen. Now, if you see the video where I talk about what I found about collagen, you'll notice that I did mention there that it can cause bloating. Well, I made that mistake. I was taking too much collagen. And I realized that that was what was happening. I was bloating. I was extremely bloated, and I was feeling a little bit Incredible Hulky in my clothing. So it wasn't until Miss Swag commented and she asked, "You're taking 2 doses of collagen?" And I was like, "Yeah." So I was like, I wanted to boost my collagen. Well, that was a mistake because it really did bloat me. Now, I believe that the reason why I was comfortable with that was because the original collagen that I started this experiment with was the Herbalife collagen, and their scoops are very tiny, and they recommend 2. Unbeknownst to me that would be bad when taking the 2 other collagens that I switched off to later on, which were, it was the collagen peptide, which I love this stuff. I think that this is the one I'm going to be sticking to. And the Luster and Loom from GNC. This is good. It's just that I favor this one. This one has quite a bit of a smell. Now, I do dissolve my MSM, my vitamin C, in warm water, or to dissolve it so that it's not grainy when I drink it. And when I put this in there after dissolving it, this doesn't have too much of a smell. This one does, and it's a smell thing for me. So I really do prefer this one. So, that one. But because of course I have to, double check everything, and I want to, make sure that I'm not just making things up in my head. I went ahead and I did a little research again to see. And one of the manufacturers of collagen, they say that, as with any supplement, more does not equal better. Too much collagen at once can promote bloating. So they recommend if you want to take it twice a day, to go ahead and split up the scoop. So take half in the morning and half in the evening, or just take it in the morning or take it in the evening, So don't do that. Because you very well might experience bloating. Something else that it came from another comment, and it comes from Thunder Girls. She says that she is a high-end, give me one second, her comment is pretty lengthy. She says that I am a high-end dermatologist, skincare rep. So what she mentioned was very interesting. Now, from the beginning, I have been saying to please speak to your doctor before you take MSM or anything. Now, I don't have a problem with my thyroid, but she does. And the reason why we both know that I don't have a problem with my thyroid, and she knows that she does have a problem with her thyroid, is because we've both consulted our doctors. Now, she does say that if you are experiencing hair loss, to get your T3, T4, or TSH checked out, right? And then you'll know that is if you're experiencing hair loss. Do not depend on MSM with vitamin C to fix that problem, right? I hope that I'm explaining myself properly. Now, if you're healthy and you have nothing wrong and you just want to go ahead and grow your hair, I think that the proof is in the videos. MSM will definitely help you. Now, Thunder Girls, she did post quite a bit of information, which is very interesting. So I am going to go over onto my week 9 video and go under there and take a look at what she has to say. And then just do your research and take it from there. I did like a lot. I did like what she had to say. Now, in regards to the tossing and turning, Miss Rebecca Ree. Hello, Rebecca. How are you? She gave me another wonderful tip. She is a young lady who explained to me that when you mix collagen with hot water, that it turns it into another amino acid, and that's why it smells. Well, she gave another great tip. So her tip was, she says, what I do to combat the insomnia is to drink my evening MSM right before I sleep. She says, after I've said my prayers and turned off the lights, I gulp it down and close my eyes straight away. Stops the insomnia. So if you're going to be taking the MSM in the evening, she recommends to go ahead and take it right before you go to sleep. Unlike what I was doing, that I was taking it maybe 2-3 hours before. So I guess that makes, a difference because it's working in my system and, all that stuff. So she takes it right before she goes to sleep. So absolutely. So now, now that I'm going to finish this last week of taking MSM, once my 2 dosages and I start to deconstruct, I am going to still be documenting and putting out there what I am discovering, so that we can still see what we can expect from there on out. And I have so much information. I have collected so much information on these 3 things, the MSM, the collagen, and the vitamin C, that I do plan on sitting down and going through. Look at that. I mean, a crazy amount of notes and information that I have pulled. I do plan on sitting down, putting it all together, and making a whole video just on that. Because it's so much, and I only have such a little bit of time to put it all together in a video. So that's what I plan on doing, hopefully soon. But next week, I will talk about how I deconstruct. Now, I just want to say thank you to all the girls who have been commenting, and thank you for all the girls who have subscribed, and who have hit that like button. That really does help. I really do appreciate you. If you haven't hit the like button, please do so. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. If you have not left a comment, or if you are on MSM, vitamin C, and collagen, leave a comment. Let me know how things are going. Before I forget, Miss Swag, you said that you were going to go get your haircut. You were going to get a trim. You pinky promised that you weren't going to get scissor happy. So let me know how that went. I also did plan on cutting my hair, but I'm going to hold off until after I start taking MSM again, because I mean, what would be the point on trying to do this if then I'm going to disrupt it by cutting my hair? So yeah, after I get back on MSM, I plan on giving myself some layers up at the top, but I'm not going to do that until I'm completely done, so that we can actually see the total results of all of this. So again, I just want to say thank you, and I will see you next week.